Hello and welcome to Lunchtime Look. My name is Sharon Rogers and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Wells, Maine. And every Thursday I like to bring you just a little creative break in your day. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the swaps that I received at OnStage. I know that I think it was last Friday I shared with you the swap that I made, or one of the swaps that I made and gave out at OnStage. And now I'm showing you what I got in return. Let's check it out. This first card is done by Cindy Wild. Uses one of my favorite DSPs, the Floral Charm. Also uses the Banner Punch, which I think is going to be heading to my collection pretty soon because that bundle has a great little punch, but also lots of great little words that you can add quite easily to, some otherwise pretty simple cards that are done with the designer series paper. And then another one that uses the Floral Charm was this 3D gift, which is has a little calendar, and so it becomes an easel. So you can stand this up on your desk, and it's got a little pen with it and a little Post-it notepad. So that was really pretty, but you know what? I don't know who it's by because there's no indication on it. Oh, that's too bad. They went to all that work. They should at least get the credit for it. All right. And then we have this one, which has a beautiful leafy background. I can't remember what that one is. This was made by Trisha Hugelet. Again, pretty simple. You've got just really, really a nice monochromatic tone here. And Blackberry Bliss, one of my favorites. You might hear me say that a lot. I have a lot of favorites. This uses a new gardening set that is in the new mini catalog, or that is in the current mini catalog, I should say. It's got this beautiful paper meant just for those garden tools. And this was done by Laura Vetverlo. Oh, I met her. I sat with her for breakfast at our Disney incentive trip that we had earned last year. It's really pretty. I love the DSP handle. I think that's really, really pretty. Simple card using the Stone and Vine embossing folder and some designer series paper. Just using, looks like a 3x3 square of DSP and a 3x3 of two-tone cardstock. She embossed it all together, and then just added a couple of circles and some twine. This was Margot Richardson. This is so adorable. You're simply fabulous. And she had this person, which again, no idea who she was because she didn't have it in an envelope and didn't have her name anywhere on it. She had it in a bunch of different colors, and I really like the green. She's added some Wink of Stella to the wool. Okay, and then we've got this one, and I've forgotten what this bundle is called. I don't have my catalog out, but it is also in the mini catalog, I believe, the current one. Again, the Stone and Vine designer series embossing folder and a little banner punch again. And this was Leslie von Metnitz. Here we have a lot of Wink of Stella on those leaves. This is by Jenny Trombley. And I have to open them up because some of them are fun folds, and I don't want to miss out on a fun fold if there is one. So you never can quite tell. Oh, it is a fun fold. Look, that front just pops open like that. That's fun. I expected this whole piece to go, but no, it's really just this piece right here. I might have to make one of these. That's great. That was done by, I think I told you, Jenny Trombley. And then this weekend I have my Cute as a Bug Clubhouse class Sorry if you missed it, you didn't sign up in time. This is by Stacy Tuari. She's from Indiana, and just really, really cute. She did a lot of die cutting here. The bee is stamped and colored, as is the watering can. Both those die cuts. Flowers are die cut. The mushrooms are die cut. And she embossed with a little ladybug embossing folder here, which for some reason I missed in the catalog early on. And it's not even designed to go with this particular suite, but it works perfectly with it. This is by, let's see, Junko Marita. And she just used kind of a postage stamp look technique with the postage stamp dies, the perennial postage dies. And really, really cute. Can't wait for these little guys to come back in. They're going to be back in at the end of April. But this was, I mentioned it, Junko Marita. And then this one, so California, right? I loved this. I love, I've not gotten this set because like we just don't have palm trees here in Maine, so it just feels weird to send a tree, palm trees to people. But I love this card. So bright and cheery. Again, it's a fun fold. It's an easel card, so it stands up. This is by Jenny Redder. Really, really cute. Just use some blending, and really, there's 2 stamps here, unless this is multiple images. But I think this is 1 stamp, and that's 1 stamp, and then the rest is just either a die cut shape or an embossed background with a fun fold. And let's see. Then we've got this card, which goes to show you that you can have a pretty neutral and monochromatic card that is just simply beautiful. And this is it. And this uses the, there's a white and black gold twine that has carried over from Christmas that really just adds a nice touch here. And this is by Rosie Prouty. We're coming to the end because I don't want to take too much time, and I'll show more at another time. But this is Charlotte Okamura, and this is a fun fold, and I'm going to definitely recreate this one. So this is a bridge card, but then this flap. So to a fabulous friend, hooray, happy birthday. So I love that there's just surprises around every corner on this card. Then we've got that new designer series paper that is beautiful. It's got some foil in it. And so she's actually cut this die out of the foiled side of one of the papers. This looks like a book fold to me. Let's see if I'm right. I am. It's a book fold. Just really pretty paper. This blue right in here, that is the new hydrangea hue. It is the most beautiful color. This is Cheryl Spitzley that did this one. She lives in Michigan. And then this next card is a really simple card with designer series paper, but it was honestly one of my favorites. And this is Janie Backer. And it's just 4 different strips of cardstock. This one's wider than the other 3. A greeting, a ribbon, and some gems. Really, really pretty. I should pull out my designer series paper, my Kintsugi designs. I'm not sure what it is. But just really, this is a very simple card to make because you really just are, you're starting with a layer and then you're cutting it on both diagonals and flipping one over. Because I'm pretty sure that the back side, I mean, you can use 2 different papers, but yes, the back side of this is this. And then she just added some sequins. And that was, Marianne, somebody. Wow, I'm surprised at the number of people that really didn't put stuff on theirs. This is done by Karen Titus. She's a pretty big time demo. And she used the Nature Walk And this is the paper and one of the dies. So very simple. Love the background treatment. She took a piece and she split it up and spread it apart a little bit. I think I'm going to steal that idea too. And then I've got this card. This one is not a fun fold. I'm not going to open it up. Kathy Larson, Inked Flamingos. So I'm guessing she's probably someplace like Florida. A simple, lovely arrangements card with a lovely blossoms paper. And here's another one that also uses the lovely arrangements and lovely blossoms DSP. And this one was made by Charlotte Flowers. This is a fun fold too. This is a joy fold. So this piece came from here, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Now, let me show you my favorite card, the most fun card, and it's why I keep thinking about getting this set, because it makes great masculine cards. This one was done by Harleen Holm, and she bought some mini rotating bearings on Amazon, and this is, look, they move. Now, they're not connected together, but I've seen some demos that actually have their gears that work together. But look at, they both spin. How much fun is that? That's a lot of fun. And again, these little banners, love them. So that's so much fun. I thought I'd end on that note. I do have more swaps, and maybe I'll show them to you next week. But in the meantime, look how cute. Look how cute and how fun. That one spins really, really well. Looks like it perhaps is a little off center in placement, which is why you can kind of see it going like this. But so, so cute. Love it. Swapping can be a lot of fun up front, at least anyway, because you have to make a bunch of cards on all of the same card. But you get so many different ideas back. And while I'm not going to use all of the ideas because some of them are not my style, or, you know, there are things I've either seen or done before. There definitely are some things that I picked up in some sets that now maybe I want a little bit more than I did before. But we'll see what we can do there. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Friday Night Not So Live. I have an event at church. It's our volunteer appreciation event, which I oversee. So I will not be able to come live to you, but I will have something hopefully recorded for you. Hope to do that tonight. Have a great night, or rest of your day, everybody, and a great night. We'll see you soon.